13-Week Theater is supported by Patreon. Subscribers get exclusive early access, and by the financial support of viewers like you. Thank you. After graduating from USC, Kyle Killen took an interesting approach to breaking into screenwriting. He rented a uniform, pretended to be from a courier service, and dropped off copies of one of his screenplays at various agencies in LA. One of them admired his audacity and signed him. His first TV creation was Lone Star, a critically acclaimed but poorly watched drama about a con man for Fox. After its cancellation, Killen started work on another concept that intrigued him. Fascinated by the idea of lucid dreaming and how real dreams can seem while you're in them, Killen pictured a police procedural, where a Los Angeles police detective kept bouncing back and forth between two alternate realities whenever he fell asleep. In one reality, the detective's wife would be killed in a car crash, and in the other, his son would be the one to die. Killen wrote a pilot script he called REM after the stage of sleep when dreaming occurs. 20th Century Fox produced the pilot for Fox Television, which turned it down. Undeterred, 20th then offered the show to NBC, which greenlit the show as a mid-season replacement with a 13-episode order under its new title, Awake. Award-winning film and stage actor Jason Isaacs was Killen's first choice to play Michael Britton, and as part of his deal was given a producer credit on the show. Laura Allen, best known for her role on the first two seasons of The 4400, played Britton's wife Hannah in one reality, and his son in the other was played by teen actor Dylan Minnette. Besides the difference in surviving family members, each reality also presented Britton with a different support structure. In the reality where his son had died, Britton finds himself working with a new partner, Detective Ephraim Vega, played by that 70s show actor Wilmer Valderrama, after his old partner is transferred. In the one where his wife died, his partner, Isaiah Bird Friedman, played by Steve Harris, stuck around to keep an eye on Britton after the accident. Each reality also presented Britton with a different therapist assigned to him by the Force. In the one where his son died, Law and Order Special Victims Unit B.D. Wong played brusque and confrontational Dr. Jonathan Lee. In the one where his wife died, Cherry Jones played comforting and nurturing Dr. Judith Evans. To help the audience keep the two timelines apart, two different filters were used. When the action is taking place in the wife's reality, a subtle yellow filter is used. In the son's, a bluish filter is used instead. In universe, Britton had a similar way of telling the two realities apart.
What's the purpose of the rubber band?
No. It just helps me keep things straight. Green's Rex's favorite color. I wear a red one with Hannah.
Awake was given a sneak peek on the Hulu streaming service on Thursday, February 16th, 2012, and debuted on NBC 2 weeks later on March 1st at 10 p.m.
So tell me how this works.
I close my eyes, I open them. Same as you.
Let's just start at the beginning. Did she start redecorating the house after the accident?
Right after the funeral.
And then what?
I wake up.
And this has been happening since the accident?
Yeah.
We come up with all sorts of ways to get through the loss of a loved one. But your mind, it simply created an entire reality where your wife survived in one and your son in the other. But you have different cases in each.
The cab driver gets shot. Witnesses.
Different partners in each.
Kidnapper takes the girl to Waverly parking lot by the docks.
Detective Britton, it's expected that these sorts of details will begin to cross over.
611 Waverly.
Why are we here?
I had a dream about it. Or I'm having a dream.
Meaning you can't tell whether you're awake or asleep at this very moment.
I'm I'm awake with my wife, and I close my eyes, I open them, I'm awake with my son.
Well, I can assure you, Detective Britton, this is not a dream. What?
It's exactly what the other shrink said.
Like ships in the night.
The loss you've suffered is enormous, and I can help.
The thing is, Doctor, maybe the fact that I see things differently, you recognize that logo, allows me to know what questions to ask.
Why does it matter what was parked in 611?
A hunch. Maybe it puts me in a better position to help. And nothing's gonna change that.
If it all goes crashing into the sea, it's just you and me trying to find the light.
Yes, I still see my wife and my son. I feel better every time I open my eyes. Seeing them, feeling them, having them in my life. If it is a problem, it's one I'm happy to have. And nothing's gonna change that. Trust me, when it comes to letting one of them go, I have no desire to ever make progress.
One major conceit of the show was how Britton managed to tie the two realities together by using things he learned investigating a crime in one reality to help him solve a different case in the other.
All right. First stop, 611 Waverly. All right, Ginger, where are you?
What did you say?
Ginger?
No. 611, Waverly.
At the restaurant. And the first cabbie got killed. So that's the address. Why?
There's a Waverly parking lot out by the docks, right?
Well, what does that have to do with this? Braden? Hey, you okay?
And tied in with the central mystery of which, if either reality was really real, was a continuing storyline throughout the season. An investigation into Britton's accident, what really caused it, and a strange conspiracy that is slowly revealed leading up to the season-ending cliffhanger. A cliffhanger, by the way, which would never be resolved.
Morning. I was beginning to think you'd never get up.
What time is it?
8:30? You gonna drive me?
What?
Registration's at 9.
Yeah, sure. I was just...
Look at this. He lives. Oh, hey, Rex, could you grab me a water?
Okay.
Michael?
You okay?
Awake opened strong, winning its time slot with over 6 million viewers, but a third of those viewers didn't tune in the next week, and the numbers slid downward from there. While the critics almost unanimously praised the show, audiences were unconvinced. Some found the show to be poorly paced and dragging. Others found a hard time figuring out the main concept of the show, and some just found the show frustrating. The numbers trended further downward until on May 11th, the day after the 11th episode had aired, NBC decided to cut their losses. Awake was canceled, even though NBC let the last 2 episodes air in the show's normal time slot. The season, now series finale, ended on May 24th. After the last episode aired, Killen was interviewed by Entertainment Weekly to try and answer some of the questions that were raised by the show, and specifically the cliffhanger. Among the things that Killen said was that there really had been an accident, and Britton hadn't dreamed the whole thing like some people said. He also shot down fan theories that Britton had been in a coma and dreaming both realities. After both Rex and Hannah were seen in the cliffhanger, Killen said that there would have been situations where the two realities would touch each other and come together in the second season. But the big question of which reality was really real and which was a dream, we'll never know, because Killen had never decided that for himself, and to this day, still doesn't know which would have ended up being the real world, leaving audiences forever trapped in a strange liminal space. If you would, a dream within a dream.
Monkey.